Yes.
Yes. Mayor Harburger's outgoing and cannot come to the city as an elected official again. He's done 5 things. He's put in, he's got the bond with the 4 things for the amphitheater and the children's playgrounds. He's done the river walk. He's done the homeless shelter. He started to work on the arts and for the new museums. Got the river walk done. I know both of you are very qualified. I know that you're going to take care of problems, and if either you're elected, you're going to be good council people. But my thing is, we need creative people in San Antonio to take care of things. Can both of you address some new things that you can bring through the city, some new projects that will enhance our quality of life, public safety, bring in infrastructure, something new? Because I know you're going to have to handle the day-to-day problems that Lewis handles right now. But what can you bring new to the city to make it a better place?
Weston,
there's several things. You mentioned Mayor Harburger's success. One of the reasons why he was successful because his hands weren't tied in conflict of interest. He doesn't own a company that has 20 contracts with the city of San Antonio. That is very, very important, and that's part of the reason why he's been successful. He's been able to vote on the issues. There's several things we can talk about. Number one, in 2005, I mentioned about light synchronization. That's one of the things that I was mentioning in 2005. One of the things that I also mentioned was prioritization of that delivery. Look at San Pedro right now. If we can prioritize that part of the project, you can have an alternative to 281 south of the airport to get downtown. Now, yes, there's money involved. It's not just go flip a switch. There's money involved in doing that, but that's one creative thing that if you take that approach and look at not only San Pedro, but look at Blanco, look at some of the areas that are congested issues, and if we can start moving people quicker and get them to market quicker than what they're doing currently, businesses will thrive a little more. You'll have people that aren't afraid to come out to Stone Oak in the Vineyard, as an example, to come shopping or come to dinner in the evening. Another thing that I've talked about and looked into is our via bus service. We need to expand that obviously out into this area. We don't have adequate representation there. And just to use a word to give you a vision, I think that the via bus service should be like a Starbucks on wheels. It should be a Wi-Fi capable mode of transportation. So if you get on there, you have an ability to actually get some work done while you're going through, because let's face it, there's going to be some traffic, okay? And make that happen. I've already talked to a communications company, not AT&T. I've talked to a communications company about the viability of that. That is a viable option. And that's just 2 things, but you're right. We have to be committed to finding every possible innovative solution that is going to produce results and is not going to be a waste of money, because we can get out there on the fringe, but we've got to do something that's going to be sustainable and reliable. And if it meets those 2 criteria, then we need to look at diversifying the city of San Antonio. But again, as I mentioned, Mayor Harburger was able to vote. You've got to have someone that can vote on the issues in order for San Antonio and for you and your tax dollars to be represented.